Have you ever heard of Annie Lee Cooper? What about Ella Baker? Well, these two women and their fight for voting rights, I have no doubt, have influenced activists all the way up through today as their fight continues. Annie Lee Cooper was born in 1910 and she lived to see 2010. Now, if you have ever seen the 2014 Oscar-nominated film Selma, you may remember a scene where Oprah Winfrey got to punch a police officer. Well, in real life, that was Annie Lee Cooper. And where that is a notable feat, that is not what she is most known for. Mrs. Cooper worked tirelessly in an effort to restore and protect hundreds, if not thousands, of African American men and women's voting rights. Ella Baker, she was born in 1903 and she lived to see 1986. She wore several hats and was very active in the civil rights movement. Some of the hats that she wore included being a field secretary. She was a branch director for the NAACP. She co-founded an organization whose sole purpose was to fight against Jim Crow laws. She was even a key organizer for Dr. King and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. But even though those are all very notable accomplishments, her contribution to the Student Nonprofit Coordinating Committee is probably her largest. Now, this committee was tasked with organizing nonprofit protests, which included bus boycotts, sit-ins, freedom rides. We've heard about them. Well, she was a big part of pulling those together. She also worked heavily in registering African American men and women to vote. Please, I ask of you, do not permit their work to be in vain. When it's time to vote, go out and vote. Vote in your local elections. Vote in your national elections. Your voice deserves to be heard. People are literally, have literally, and continue to put their lives on the line to sacrifice in an effort for you to be heard. So be heard. Go out to the voting booth.